With Oswald's knowledge, he has more insight. But of course, they wouldn't know what's going on. Oh no. Are you kidding me? Yep. All right, I'm sorry, everyone. 57 minutes in. Yeah, this is one episode. Just these three. Already, I have so. In fact, I may make this another episode. I don't know. You know what? I'm kind of leaning into it. A niece in school. First off, can we get that? I've been asking, like, if we had this in the story, for example, when she was training with her squad, that would have helped the mood a lot better instead of her military attire. Stare intently at your desk. Wait, this is the school. Every inch is scrawled with scribbles so crude you can barely bring yourself to read them. You're being bullied? I didn't know that happened.
Permanent marker, huh?
Okay. So many people need to meet.
I thought the perfect thing. Ta-da! My oldest friend,
Whoa!
the Metal Bat.
Is it Mr. Bat or Metal Bat? I forget. You scan the classroom. Chatter here, soft snores there, music spilling from headphones, pages turning. They're all watching you?
Who the heck did this? Huh?
Gets no reaction at all. Why are they doing that to you?
Oi! Who the hell did this?
Still no reaction. Girl desperately tries to ignore you, but you lean in, their faces inches apart.
Hey, sorry to cut in, but do you know who messed with my desk?
You don't know? Comes the predictable reply, meanwhile you stare at her without blinking.
Was it you?
Okay. Shout to the class.
I don't even care who did this. Just tell me why. Huh? What the hell?
Yeah, like, what was the purpose?
If you're gonna screw with me, the least you can do is give me a reason.
Class becomes so quiet you can hear a pen drop.
Seriously, this is driving me nuts. And it's not even the first time.
Do you have parents? Is that your desk and pull out another wet wipe? Go out furiously and the scribbles start to come off little by little. Red writing comes off far more easily than the rest. You stare at the red stains left on the white, then you shoot to your feet. Really? The president?
Hey, Class Prez! You're supposed to set the example. So, care to explain why you pulled a stunt like that? And don't act like it's your first time either.
Is it because of the pen?
It wasn't me. Weren't you bragging about the new lipstick just the other day?
Oh, it's not a pen. That's why it came off easier.
The color's hard to miss. Thought you said it was expensive, but here you are using it to scribble. Must be nice having money to burn.
You clamp down hard on the nape of the girl? Yeah, that makes sense.
I wasn't the only one.
Oh, really?
But you're in on this too! Come on, Class Prez, step up and take the hit for the whole class!
Yeah, why would you do this? Literally, why would you do this? Rips herself away from Anissa's grip, rubbing her neck as she glares icily.
You want to know why?
Yes.
You're a nobody, yet you strut around like you're all that. That's why.
Time to fight.
What the hell are you talking about?
If I didn't mention, no, I'm pretty sure I did, but not so much in this game because I haven't had characters like I've had in the Neptunia series specifically. I hate bullies. In large part because this was my childhood as well. And did I fight? Yeah. Though in my case, it was never in the class. Like, there was actually a moment where, well, don't do what I did, all right? I was, well, reckless, like a certain someone who is my number one, fearless even, but I wouldn't want other people to follow my example and get hurt. Point is, you stand up for yourself, and typically that shouldn't follow. If this happens, I can see a niece crashing out. I don't see a repeat performance. Well, it could be if it's literally the whole class.
You're an orphan.
She doesn't have parents. That's what I thought.
You only got in here on some scholarship.
Scholarship? Then why are you picking on... If someone got in the school because of a scholarship, that means they didn't really deserve to be here.
You've got absolutely nothing. So why do you strut around like you're in charge?
That's a lame reason, but it makes sense that bullies would pick on you for a lame reason.
I'm the leader. I'm the class president.
Really?
Not you.
Class president doesn't mean squat.
Oh, I get it now. You're from some perfect family, so you get to be class president.
So none of the main three had a family. That makes sense because there was no one to, so once they became Nikkes, they just became Nikkes and no one, I guess, cared? You hopefully get what I mean?
And me? No parents, scraping by on government handouts. And suddenly, I'm a threat to your precious spot. That pisses you off, so you pull this kind of crap, right?
Please. Know your place.
No, you just admitted it. You just, oh, I wish I was in this class. I wish I was in, do you know? I would be aggressively myself in this case. I would not let bullying stand in any way, shape, or form.
Just because everyone humors you doesn't mean they actually like you.
Classroom door slides open and the teacher
What
enters.
are you doing?
Shoot, you still got your neck
Nothing
or
at
hand
all.
around?
Sit. Class is starting.
Okay, you didn't. Okay. Did you hear all that? You what?
Hey! I'm not done with you yet!
Anise, this is not the time, though.
Teacher! Teacher!
This isn't the time.
How many times is this now?
Nah, of course. It's a repeat performance.
Dunno. Can't remember.
Stop causing trouble.
She's the one who started it first. I didn't do a single thing.
I'm not saying she's in the right. But things like this don't just happen for no reason.
And that's another thing that I hate. There are really good teachers. Like, phenomenal teachers. But the system doesn't really help them out. So a lot of times you get teachers like this. Pass judgment, do surface level conclusions. Don't get to the heart of the matter. Because, well, maybe it's just my experience. But if I see a bunch of kids picking on one individual, then I'm going to think that that one individual is a victim. Well, that's not always the case. Well, that certainly has been my experience. I would talk to that kid individually and then see what happened, why. And he's got a confession.
It might help if you take a hard look at yourself.
What do you mean?
Are you for real right now?
What?
Now I'm punching the teacher, bro. Forget this school.
Whoops. My bad. That came out wrong. I just meant it's a shame you're only bringing it up now.
Really?
But hey, teacher, I've thought it over, and honestly, I don't see a single thing I did wrong.
You were the cheer captain at the recent sports festival, weren't you?
Oh, you were a cheerleader too. I mean, that makes sense. You've had history in entertainment.
Yeah,
You volunteered?
yep.
Why?
Why is that relevant to this conversation?
Obviously, I'm the best at it. I can plan the moves, lead the team, and have a pretty decent personality to boot.
And the others agreed?
How else would I become the captain?
You do have to, I can't be biased in this. I have to take every situation as it comes. But still, the teacher's not asking about the situation. So what's her angle?
Why didn't you just let the class president have it?
What on earth are you talking about? Okay, I'm gonna have another story to say. Unfortunately, this is not unrealistic. I'm gonna let teacher dig her own grave and then I might speak.
You know how it is, Anise. The class president.
The class president what?
Yeah, her parents throw money at the school and she's just as dumb and selfish as you'd expect.
Okay. Yeah, there was a situation, and I don't even remember what school it was. If it was middle school, I think it might have been middle school. Yeah, because I was much younger. And there was a teacher who gave a student special treatment. And you know what I did? Again, yeah, I was different. I said, why are you giving this kid special treatment? I said that to the teacher. They raged at me. Again, I do not recommend that you do what I do, all right? Nevertheless, and before anybody questions, all right, I was an honors student, all right? I was in the, well, gifted and talented, but that doesn't matter. The point is, I didn't get bad. I don't know how, if the schools you all go to do it, but we had our conduct graded. I did not get bad grades in conduct. If I see something though, I'ma call it out, and I called it out. And that's when I realized a bit more about how the world works. Like this. Some teachers even will give some kids special treatment. That's what I'm saying. The system does not help the good teachers because of situations like this. Her parents give money to the school, so therefore we must treat their child correctly. I hate injustice like this. I absolutely do. Which is probably why I like the characters that I do. And while they tend to have more of a reckless streak, because when they care so much, then it's like, who cares about the consequences? I gotta do something about this.
So you know,
It shouldn't matter.
Guess that explains it then.
What?
Isn't that way too blunt for teaching a kid how messed up the arc really is?
Yeah, it's unfortunately, that's not even the arc.
You think this only started when you came to the Ark? No. It's a culture with its own history and traditions.
Yeah.
All right, Anise. Since we're talking about it, I'll be blunt.
What?
You were abandoned at birth and bounced from one facility to the next. Then, by some stroke of luck, you get picked for the chairman's so-called charity program. Special admission for the underprivileged, just to look good in the papers.
It wasn't based off of merit? They didn't have some sort of test?
And now, you've got things you never had before. Free housing, free meals, free education. So why isn't that enough? Why do you keep asking for more?
She has just as much right as anyone else to all of that stuff.
Wow, teacher. That's a hell of a way to talk to a student. You sure that's allowed?
Yeah. And honestly, this is fine for you.
What do you mean?
So, your answer?
Do I really have to be honest?
I've been honest with you, haven't I?
I suppose you have. You're just... doesn't make you right.
I just want people to like me.
Oh. Okay, remember what I said about Anise is winning that next poll? She's winning that next poll. She's 1,000% winning that next poll.
I've never really known that feeling. But here at school... Damn it, I'm tearing up.
Here, some tissue.
When I got to school, the kids actually talked to me and hung out with me.
Yeah, because there was no bias then.
It felt amazing, so I pushed myself even harder to get along with everyone. I thought that if I worked hard and did well, maybe they'd like me for it.
This explains so much of what happened in the future.
You're lonely, aren't you?
Yo, I don't trust this teacher. There's another, I think it was Black Rock Shooter, where I think was it the main character? Was talking to either a teacher or a counselor, and they were having a moment like this. And instead of being comforted, the teacher was like, "No, I'm gonna push you off the edge. No one likes that." Again, a teacher is saying this. I could not believe. I was like, "Oh, I thought I've seen some evil acts, but that." And if I'm remembering correctly, the teacher actually did want her to, well, be pushed off the edge, so to speak. I don't want you two coming after me, but hopefully you get what I mean by that.
Yeah, always.
Why don't you just quit school?
Why are you saying that?
Wow, you really don't hold back, do you?
Why is quitting school the answer here?
You're not going to get what you want here. The class president will keep pushing you around. And all outside activities, even part-time jobs are off limits, so you're just stuck here.
Maybe you could transfer to a different class?
At this point, you might as well quit and do what you actually want.
Which is what?
You're living your life well because you work hard and fight for what you want. Honestly, that's impressive. But not here. Here, you'll get completely crushed, and all your effort will count for nothing.
I'm sorry, what is a student supposed to do out in the world without a proper education, especially in the ARC?
The memories you make in school, they'll stick with you for the rest of your life. So quit. Transferring would be tough, with your special admission and all.
Again, is there not another class you can be transferred to?
Still, wherever you end up in the world, I'm sure you'll manage just fine.
Come on, teacher. Give me a hand, will ya?
No, you know how it works. I've got bills to pay, and the chairman's the one paying me.
I see. Again, I at least appreciate your honesty, but you're wrong. Well, yeah, you're wrong.
Think it over. Now go back to class.
I find it very hard to believe that a school would just be, like, unfunded is one thing, but no one's gonna let the school just not get money. You shouldn't be dependent on that for a proper education for kids. Maybe you can't do all the fancy stuff you want to, but you should still get funding. And if I was a teacher, I would take a pay cut if it meant I could still teach with integrity.
Teacher?
If you got bills to pay, well, I shouldn't say that. I'll just end it what I just said.
There's nothing I can do. I'm sorry.
Thanks for apologizing anyway.
Step out of the teacher's room. Precious opens the classroom door and steps inside. The lesson is in full swing. Yeah. Really? Nah. Teacher's trash. You just gonna let them do whatever? There's no excusing that. None. You got bills to pay? Then you shouldn't be a teacher in this situation. If that prevents you from addressing actual bullying. You sit there unmoving. Yeah. Lift yourself from the desk after a long while. No, so that's your dorm room, huh? Oh, you have a roommate? Huh. Yeah, your mentality makes exact sense. You've hated the art from a long time. None of them are there for her. Close your eyes and let memories surface. The thank you letter you wrote to a facility administrator left unopened in the trash. What? Why? Who just throws a thank you letter in the trash? The time you asked for a well-dressed peer to play, only to be slapped by their parent. How on earth did you even get over this? It must have been Freesia. Friend you had made who was adopted and gone before you could say goodbye. Meeting that friend years later, greeting them warmly, only be met with an awkward, uncomfortable smile? Dude. Now, Anissa's backstory is horrible. From every stage of her life. It's been rough. A volunteer who hugged you tightly with tears in your eyes told you to take care when you left the second facility. Unable to get the volunteer. And there was one person that was nice, but they died. The moment you tracked down the volunteer's daughter and begged for a hug, clinging as if her life depended on it. After that moment, Anissa's certain you must have been, broken. You open your eyes. Someone approached you with a friendly smile on the first day, giving you courage when you had been timid and withdrawn, eating together, walking home together, talking endlessly, expecting looks when you volunteered to be cheer captain, practicing, laughing, and celebrating when they succeeded, feeling unmistakably that everyone liked you. At that moment, you're more certain than ever. You aren't broken. You're better than you ever imagined. That's why you don't want to let this slip away. Even if it's fleeting, not even for half a year, it's a time we can finally like yourself. Close your eyes
It's okay.
again.
I can go back. Yeah.
The next day. Okay.
Hey, good morning.
Yeah, I don't know if that... Honestly, my approach might have been to be silent from that point. Yeah, no response.
They finally finished the construction by the school gate. Gotta admit, it looks really nice.
The room remains silent.
Hey, anyone got a clue what we're having for lunch?
That's an admirable try.
I finished all the homework. Wanna go over the answers with me?
Yeah. No, that's just... if I was in that classroom, I would not let you be like that. Or let you be alone. I would be questioning what everyone's doing. And see, when another kid does it, then what? Especially if I was like getting good grades, which I was. That's the thing. I was not well, I may have been a problem child, but I was making good grades. Maybe that's why I didn't have issues. I just thought of that. Anywho, amid it all, single chrysanthemum blooms in a small vase. What does that mean again? What? Why? What's the meaning behind that flower? Hold yourself back. Okay. Do I have to, that day you don't utter a single word? Yeah. I honestly, that's what I would have done from the beginning. Don't even give them the opportunity to ignore you.
Well, that was easy.
Really? Well, no, honestly, this is you, but just... I say I want that fit, but that's bad memories for you. Dude. Yeah, that was just 3, but I'm already at... What is it? I'm already at 1 hour and 22 minutes. I may pair this to... I'll do one more. Yeah, I'll do one more.
Me? A celebrity? Really?
Yes, that's correct. Tetraline would like to formally invite you to debut with us.
Okay. You poke Oswald in the side.
See? I told you.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't think that with the information he had.
May I ask why? I can't make sense of debuting a Nikke as a celebrity at this point.
Yeah.
And there must be a reason you chose Freesia, given that she's never shown any interest in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, he's thinking like a proper parent. He's thinking like a proper parent.
She's got talent. Once she debuts, she'll shoot straight to stardom.
How do you know? How do you know?
I'll stake my reputation on it.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You think I'd lie?
Well, actually, I don't know. Because, well, I mean, you don't know that she has talent. You're saying that, well, yeah, you're telling the truth, but from your perspective. I wouldn't call a story talent.
Yes, there's nothing backing that claim.
I hate to brag, but I'm a very successful producer. When it comes to spotting raw talent, no one even comes close.
True. If I remember correctly, you even said there wasn't anything special about Pretty.
Where did you get information on Freesia? You shouldn't have had any contact with her.
Every Nikke application goes through me. After all, we are a Nikke manufacturing company.
Okay.
Tetraline hasn't been doing well lately. So you intend to make Freesia a symbol for advancing Nikke rights to gain support?
See, Oswald knows what's up. He knows what's up.
By my calculation, the Nikke phobes make up half the Ark's population. And you intend to win over the other half by turning her into a celebrity.
You work in this industry, don't you?
Well, not in the entertainment industry, but...
I suppose you could say that.
You're right. Hansen.
As you said, Tetraline's situation is indeed far from ideal. Following the failure of the Surface Reclamation War, hostility toward the Nikkes has spread throughout the Ark. As a result, Tetraline, which had been preparing a major entertainment project centered on the Nikkes, is now taking a direct hit.
Yes.
That's precisely why we need your daughter.
So you're hoping to turn things around by putting a Nikke with a story in the spotlight.
Correct.
I won't deny that. But that's not the whole story. The current situation is wrong.
Fair enough. I can believe you think that.
Nikkes should be celebrated as the goddesses of victory, not treated with scorn. I was only a child when the Rapture invasion occurred.
Really?
I was powerless then. But I remember watching them fight for us on television. When I didn't know any better, I thought they were simply impressive. Once I learned the truth, I realized how noble their choices truly were.
Yeah.
And now, those very Nikkes are being made scapegoats, persecuted for circumstances beyond their control. The central government's neglect has left even their supporters unable to speak openly. This is wrong. It should never have been allowed to happen.
Okay, see, I like what Hansen's doing.
Your daughter's story is a compelling one. Someone who died fighting for Nikke rights was reborn as a Nikke and now chooses to fight again. With Tetraline's unparalleled character branding and promotional power, we can spread that story throughout the Ark.
It's a good start.
I want those who fight for Nikke rights to be able to speak freely and with confidence. I may be overstepping, but you seem well versed in this field. I believe you understand exactly what I mean.
If only you knew who he really was. What role he played.
Please forgive me for speaking of such a tragic death in this way. But this is a rare opportunity.
Well, she's not dead. Not even a little bit.
Does she really need to be a celebrity?
I trust you know there's nothing that can shape public opinion quite like celebrities.
Yeah, again, he's speaking facts.
I'm asking you to give the Nikkes hope. The Ark needs it now more than ever.
You look at Freesia, whose eyes are sparkling like fire. Deep down, you know that, yeah, there's no stopping. If you didn't do it, she'd probably go behind your back.
So let me get this straight. I'm going to be a celebrity and fight for Nikke rights, right?
This is a dream come true for you.
To sum it up, yes. But we won't do it out in the open. Everything we do is under the radar. That's the kind of thing we excel at.
Mister?
I feel his pain. His worries are logical, especially for a parent. And especially considering what happens later.
I have one condition.
Keep her safe.
Sure, I'll do everything I can to accommodate it.
Hansen, stay by Freesia's side as her manager.
Yeah, what happened to you? Did something tragic happen to you too?
And keep a close eye on everything she does.
You do realize he's a board member at Tetra, right? He's not going to waste his time playing some celebrity's manager.
He's a board member? Well, I mean, aren't you all gonna go under if this doesn't go through? That's a big request, but it's one you have to accommodate.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
Hansen?
It's all right. That was my plan from the start.
And one more thing. Under no circumstances are you to send her to the other side.
That makes sense.
The other side? I'm afraid I don't follow.
The war.
Do you want me to go into the details of what really goes on behind closed doors at Tetra?
Oh, what? What?
Who the hell is this guy?
If only you knew! You should be offering to do this for free!
Make no mistake. This is a warning, not a request.
Yeah. You see, I got that thing on me. And I'm pretty sure I got enough sway in the central government to at least make them look the other way for a crime.
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
But I like Hansen. He seems like a good guy.
I'm counting on you.
Except I don't know what this other side of Tetra is. Unless it means the entertainment industry, like, well, you know, 18 plus.
It's a pleasure. I look forward to working with you.
You get up and extend your hand towards Hansen.
Let's do our best together.
Yes, I look forward to working with you.
Okay.
I'm Freesia.
Hansen.
Their hands meet in a firm handshake. Oswald's eyes linger on Freesia, noting the way she looks at Hansen. Once again, yeah, you're certain this cannot be stopped.
We start tomorrow. The goal is a debut in 6 months. It's going to be tough, so you'd better be ready.
She'll try. Time drifts by. You finish work and make your way home. You prep dinner and watch the news. You're exhausted. Okay, at least you're talking, like, you know, still continuing everyday life. She sleeps. Interesting. You completely... Actually, yeah. She's exhausted? And I wonder if she has the same type of model that allows you to be more human. If life could flow like this forever, you think there could be nothing left to wish for? Yeah. He cares for her so much. Half a year? I gotta look up what that means after this. Try to get angry, try to plead, nothing changes. Even the teachers stop responding. On weekends, you lie alone in your dorm room all day. Still, you go to school clinging to the tiniest hope that maybe, just maybe, someone will speak to you tomorrow. One day, after everyone leaves and the classroom grows dim and silent, you stare blankly into space. For the first time in months, you speak.
Why am I even still alive?
Yeah, see, we don't want to talk like that. We don't want to talk like that.
Well, that was easy.
Okay, that's throwing me off. That's a different mood than we have. Future me is gonna have to continue this later. So I'll be back. Alright, I'm back, but real quick. 2 things. One, I'm about to reach level 500. I'm really close. In fact, I think... yeah, I just need to use some of these. I mean, I might as well use them all. And... we can reach level 500. That's quite the milestone. Actually, we can go higher, but I won't right now. I will go ahead and use some more of these. One other thing is off camera, I finished getting all 3 deltas I wanted. Which means...
I can move more stealthily and quietly now.
Yeah, I don't need to explain why I wanted this, do I? Apply to lobby? Let's go to Red Hood.
Life was great, wasn't it?
I need to do something about this. I will eventually, but...
Secret technique, Ninja Overdrive.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy about that. I'm very happy about that. Alright.
Secret technique, Ninja Overdrive.
Not like I didn't know what that already was, and not like we don't have something serious going on. Thought a little break might help. Let's view story. You sit on the rooftop railing. Oh, hold up, fam. Hold up. You pull out your phone. Well, that sounds familiar. I have a question about something from class today. You try to sound casual, but the message remains unread. Yeah, this is certainly not a good way to make friends. Or a good place to make friends, considering what happened. Yeah. Wonder if you've forgotten how to speak at all? Your voice comes out just fine. Absurdity of it all makes you lower your head and let out a small, shaky laugh. Soon it turns into sobs. Tears stream down, so... You want to be loved. Really loved in a way you've never known.
I wish I hadn't known.
I wish you hadn't known this place either.
I shouldn't have let them get to me.
You make one last call to her teacher. It goes unanswered. Trash teacher. Trash teacher. Well, I mean, there could be reasons for it, but come on now. Yeah, see, this is what I didn't want to happen. I'm not... No. You close your eyes. One step, that's all it takes. Just then... Really? It's bright and upbeat? I'm assuming Pretty's making her debut.
A song?
It's a pop song. A light, pleasant melody with lyrics carried by a pretty voice. You found yourself drawn to the music. You know it. And interesting. Are we seeing stars come in your eyes now? The song was not written for you, and yet it fills the air calling out for you to keep going. I had a feeling it was gonna be something like this. I mean, it pretty much had to be with how things were going. Pretty literally gave you the strength to keep going. You're worthy of love that you can get. I think there was someone in Persona 5 Strikers, well, not someone, I know who it is. Their name was Alice. We bonded over a moment because they wanted to help people in a similar fashion. I think that's a beautiful thing. Now, one day you'll look back at these moments and laugh. I don't know about that, not even now. But it's a nice thought to help you push forward. Cheers you on and wraps you in comfort. It breathes courage into you. It restores your sense of self-worth. You must live. You have to live and taste the happiness life has to offer. The lyrics write the melody gently nudging Anise away from the railing. The song ends, but you don't move from that spot until morning comes. Encouragement and support fill your heart with warmth. You whisper to yourself as if making a vow.
I gotta live. I gotta fight through this.
Nah.
Wonderful.
See, you about to ruin the moment. Freesia. Already. Anise wasn't even a Nikke. It had nothing to do with that scene. She was just a human girl who was lost. And Freddy helped her out. And Freesia helped her out.
Brilliant. Simply brilliant. You actually went and did it, huh?
Thank you.
Yeah, Hansen did good work.
And the ratings?
The ratings came in at 41%.
Really?
Ha! Well done. You make me proud.
I didn't know that was even in your vocabulary.
Thank you.
You kept coming to me for money, so I had to wonder what nonsense you were cooking up. And this is it, huh?
How big were your pockets?
Her debut went off without a hitch. Bet it cost a fortune to stream it live across the whole arc.
Well, it wasn't exactly cheap.
Makes sense.
If you need more, just say the word. I'll pour it in without hesitation.
I see.
You've done a fine job shaping her image. A Nikke who takes the stage for the others. Couldn't have timed it better.
No, they really couldn't.
So, what's next?
We're currently working on it.
Throw her into the spotlight. Every interview, every talk show, every damn variety program. I want her everywhere.
You know, I would say that's kind of insane, pushing it, but nah. Freesia's ready. She's the most ready. She wants to do this.
Push her to the limit. She's scrap metal anyway. She won't
Okay.
Make sure everyone on the Ark knows her name.
But that part, if you only knew. I don't know. Now, I feel like, sure, Mustang might matter more in the current time than Oswald, but even he would not be alive if the Ark was not sealed.
So, where is it exactly?
Where is what?
What do you mean?
That singing rust bucket. What's it called again?
Yo, if I didn't know you had even with your massive change, now I don't care. I do not care. I do not like Freesia slander.
Her stage name is Pretty.
Right, Pretty. Where'd she vanish to?
She went home.
Let Oswald hear that. Let him hear that.
Get her in here. It's time to celebrate. Have her start pouring the drinks.
Pouring the drink? No, this guy needs to get punched. He needs to get punched.
I'm afraid that won't be possible under her contract.
Yeah! Oswald, please tell me my goat said, nah. It's my daughter, all right? If you're gonna have her here, she will be treated with respect.
A contract? What kind of crap is that?
If you only knew who you were messing with.
One of the contract terms specifies that she must rest at home.
I like that.
Screw your contracts.
No. You need her, not the other way around, mister.
You actually went along with this bullshit?
Yes.
Her guardian was stubborn and flat out refused to give his consent. What were we
Yes.
supposed to do?
Yes! Oswald does not deserve what's about to happen. Well, he didn't deserve any of what was going to happen to him.
And who exactly is the Guardian?
Do you know him by name? I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, yeah, it's top secret, but with the amount of money he was funneling...
I'll send the materials over later.
All right. Let's just see how cocky this Guardian thinks he is.
You're not gonna... You can't push him. You can't push him.
Here's the plan. For the next week, I want every movement recorded. The rust buckets, the Nikke phobes, the opposition. Don't miss a single thing.
All right.
I'll deal with the central government myself. If we play this right, we can turn it into something much bigger.
And apparently you did.
What exactly are you planning to do?
Yeah.
Just corporate whitewashing.
What do you mean by that?
Pardon?
Yeah.
That's enough. Bring the drinks. And those scrap metals prepping for their debut, call them all over here.
Let me guess. Volume or noise?
Tonight, we're gonna have some real fun.
So... That is your attack. What? That fits you, number one. 0, 0. Pretty. Tetra. Of course, I noticed the stars. If I didn't believe it before, it's clear now. Anise is using your power. But you don't look happy. Which I can understand if you heard even a lick of that. She looks pretty. I think that word is honestly too soft. Beautiful. You deserved a long, happy life. Not what's about to happen.
Did you see that, mister?
Oh, and yeah, I was wondering, like, Oswald, you gotta be number one fan. You gotta be number one fan. You know that, right?
Yes, I did.
You did.
So, what'd you think?
Come on. This I know he's been batting 100 so far, all right? I don't want to... He shouldn't really be allowed to lose points, but this is important. It's important for her.
You did great. You looked lovely, and you handled yourself really well.
Nah, Oswald, I want him... Well, not as necessarily as a unit. Yeah, you know what? I want him as a unit. All right? All things aside, especially considering what I did in the middle of this, some of you may notice that I don't play other gacha games. In fact, I have a whole channel dedicated to playing games that are more my speed. I play this game. What got me to continue playing it is how phenomenal the writing is, which allowed me to like the characters. So yes, the gacha function, it is effective, but that's because I like the characters. They have been so well developed. So, with that being the case, Oswald is one of my favorite characters. All right, he is. So, yeah, I want him as a unit. Question of the day? Maybe, I don't know. But then, Freesia is not off the table. They might give her to, like, it's not just Red Hood any longer. And Harriet and potentially Liberalio, there are other characters who haven't survived. And I don't know if I want Freesia after this. Like, I almost don't want any satisfaction because unless we can bring you back, which, I mean, I think the fact that Anise is literally using her abilities eliminates any doubt on what happened.
Do these clothes suit me?
That's a question. If you don't like them, then I will say no. But honestly speaking, red is a noble color, all right? Red is a noble color.
They do.
Oswald! No! The smile you must protect. It's why he does it. This is what he fought for.
Still, you might want to change into something more appropriate for a meal.
That makes sense.
I know, but I really wanted you to see it.
That makes sense too.
But, mister, if I dance and sing, will it really make things better for the Nikkes?
It's a start.
Can I really give them hope?
And you already done that. Well, no, you do. You absolutely did give them hope.
If that's what you believe, then that's how it will be.
Okay. I'll go along with that.
You got a great father. You got a great father.
Well, that was easy.
I'm guessing, is this gonna be your song? We'll see. Time moves on. The first celebrity Nikke takes the arc by storm with your debut, Pretty Star. Actually, just hide this for a second. Okay, first off, what is this? Like, is that a road high up? I would not want to drive there. That sounds terrifying. So what is that? Like, that doesn't look like a normal like, maybe it's just a scale, but that seems really high up. And are those mountains? And the arc? Huh. This really does look like it could be its own city. And yet, I'm just gonna remind people, like, one tidal wave and then just... Anyways. Your gripping backstory propels you to stardom overnight. And Tetraline's relentless promotion only makes your fame soar higher. Curious about how Pretty came to be, fans begin questioning whether Nikke rights are really being respected. With that, the Goddess Fall incident is thrust back into public eye, reshaking everyone how everyone sees Nikke's. Riding the momentum of Pretty's rise, the Nikke's rights committee grows in power. They become okay. Around the time, Mustang CEO of Tetraline makes a major announcement.
At Tetraline, we actively defend the rights of every Nikke.
Of course. It just makes sense for your brand to do that.
They are not mere heartless weapons.
Uh-huh.
No, they are comrades, liés to march forward with us.
By the way, I should finally mention, this is fake. This dude speaks straight English when he's in private.
En avant, with Nikke.
Even this accent that he's using right now. Riding the wave of Pretty popularity, Tetra launches with the Nikke campaign. They hand full control to the Nikke Rights Committee, taking a step back to sponsor it. I see. Infrastructure and support systems for Nikkes are built, and those facing persecution receive active care. Interesting. That's actually a good thing. Yeah, you become the public face of the Nikke Rights Committee. Despite Mustang's intentions, this was a very good thing he did. Doesn't come without consequences.
Mustang, have you completely lost it? What do you think you're doing?
What's wrong?
What?
The central government isn't just going to sit back and watch.
Oh, fair.
One of the big three openly picking a fight with the Nikke-phobes? What do you think that'll accomplish? They need the Nikke-phobes, since it's the perfect tool for covering up their own mess.
Right. But what matters more? Like, at the end of the day, the people who are going to be out there fighting are the ones who are going to secure victory and protect you. I would hope the people in power could see that, but...
Old age catching up to you. Looks like you've lost your edge.
That's funny because this was what, like, if Freesia's, maybe she's like in her 20s. This could have been like 80 years ago.
Excuse me?
Does it matter to the central government whether people hate scrap metals or worship them? Not a bit.
And I was gonna say that honestly, most people couldn't get away with that, but Mustang, he does not care. Like, he just said much worse stuff.
All that matters is that they don't get blamed for anything.
I guess that's true.
Look at this mess. The haters and supporters tearing each other apart, while the fence-sitters are too busy watching the circus. Do you think the central government has time to get involved? No. They're way too busy for that.
What are they doing?
Even if the supporters come out on top, the government doesn't lose a thing. All they have to do is act like they're looking out for us, and the self-proclaimed intellectuals will lap it up.
I guess you're right on that.
As for past scandals, easy. Just grab someone, make an example of them in the square, and problem solved.
You mean grab someone from the government? Or is this leading into VTC? Are they still active right now? I would imagine so.
Sure, I was uneasy too. The last thing I needed was trouble from the central government. But it's all taken care of, so relax.
Is it?
You cut a deal with them?
Remember those rust buckets gearing up for their debut?
Yeah, they're already in an uproar over Pretty cutting in line. And now there's more?
Okay, do we not know them?
Don't worry. That's the last you'll see of them.
Wow. You heartless monster.
You don't mean...
You sent them up there to fight?
Kitted them out with the best parts money can buy, and sent one to each of the top brass. They'll be thrilled.
Wait. Explain that. For what reason?
And if anyone thinks of messing with us, we've got leverage ready to keep them in check. And if that doesn't work, we can always send Shade to slit their throats.
He mentioned Shade. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. That event I played was important. It took a long time. But yeah, Velvet and Company.
It's not exactly rocket science.
Do you even realize who these girls are? I raised them myself, with meticulous care.
Wow, I've never seen you angry. I'm glad to see that you care, though that was never really in doubt for me.
Yeah, and I raised them on my dime, so they owe it all to me. Even when they pay me back, they get something out of it. Beautiful, isn't it?
You trash, man. You trash. I absolutely see why you had... Like, what I want to know, though, what was the catalyst?
You disgust me.
Yeah.
You've got some nerve talking to me like that. Forget about the deadweights and focus on Pretty.
Deadweights.
Forget her dancing and singing. Just make sure she's presentable.
Shoot, I feel bad for... I'm pretty sure he's not like Shade and the ones that he got rid of are different. Forget her dancing and singing.
Image is everything. Make her a symbol everyone will remember.
Again, I can't say he's not like... Well, no, I'm not even going to try to endorse what he's doing.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
And give her a taste of power and wealth.
Hey, you want to try to, what? Get her attached to you?
Praise her. Indulge her. Get her addicted to the high life.
I don't know if Freesia would be that type. Because I mean, technically, you don't know. She was she had nothing at first. So compared to from where she was to where she is now, you could say she's, in theory, experiencing the high life. Oswald may not be the richest, but she shouldn't want for money. And yet she still went out there to protest for Nikke's. That is not someone who you can just corrupt like that.
Make sure she never even thinks of going back.
What exactly are you trying to do?
Yeah.
This is just in case. It'd be a real pain if she suddenly decides she doesn't care about fame or money.
I see.
There's no way we're letting a prize like this slip away. Make luxury part of her life. Turn her into a celebrity.
I gotta at least say, though, the writers are cooking with how they wrote Mustang right now. This is the exact type of person. He's intelligent, he's ruthless, and that's how he got to be so far. I believe that he had the amount of money that he has.
Got it?
Fine. But Mustang, you're going to hell.
Wow. Wow, the fact that, like, compared to how you talk about him now versus previously.
Damn right.
And you're not even denying it. Like, look at how he's dressed! This company sponsoring Pretty with the Nikke campaign, Tetris line stocks keep surging as it gains a pro-Nikke image. You're stretched thin, huh? Is that Hanson? Wait, no. Hi. What? They even got this symbol even in the car? And that car's a Tetraline car? I see.
I'm so exhausted.
Don't sprawl out like that.
Yep.
What if someone takes a picture?
Hi. Huh. Oh, at least you're there for her. He must have... I think the unspoken word is something happened to you, too. Because of this event. Again, you seem like a good guy.
It's all good. They tinted it, remember?
Oh, that's good.
But a thermal camera would capture everything.
If they doing that...
Yeah, let them film. It's not like I ever get a break anyway.
Yeah.
Next up's the talk show, right? 3 hours this time?
Though, again, the one thing that makes it slightly okay is that Freesia will want this. In her mind, she's helping out the people. Well, she's one of them now, but still. She's helping out the Nikkes. So, and that is true. No matter what Mustang's intentions, this actually worked.
That's right.
I've got the strip down pat. Now I just need to decide where to throw in some improv.
Interesting. You're having scripted interviews too.
You really do work hard. I know this is a bit out of the blue, but why do you push yourself so hard?
The backstory is not fake.
Hey, Hanson, have you ever seen the Goddess Squad in person?
Yeah, and you're mentioning them.
No.
That makes sense.
I have.
Yep. Was it just Red Hood? I guess you could have seen everyone. I mean, they all were protecting the Ark, even Lillyweiss.
What? When?
I remember seeing them as a kid during the Ark evacuation.
Yeah.
I even have Red Hood's autograph at home.
Nah, fam. Honestly, every single member of the Goddess Squad has feats. But it's just, even when Red Hood wasn't there, still making a huge impact.
That's amazing. I can hardly believe it.
Like, if you think about it, Red Hood helping Pretty get to where she is now, inspiring her. That also allowed a niece to be in our side, in our circle, and inherit Pretty's mantle, I'm assuming. And then Rappy is the most obvious. Rappy has Red Hood's abilities. That... incredible.
I'm not making this up.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's exactly why I work so hard. I want to give people hope, just like the Goddess Squad did.
And you did you could be one! Let's not just forget your abilities. You might be stronger than Dorothy, and that's a statement.
Sometimes just being there, just being seen, is enough to lift people's spirits. That's the kind of person I want to be.
And you're succeeding.
And the more I give my all, the more I see that life is getting better for the Nikkes. So how could I ever slack off?
Exactly. That's like, if you're seeing results, you literally were almost killed. Got a second chance at life and was like, I'm about to go back in it. I'm truly about that life. If I can still help, I will do it. The only reason I was reluctant is because, again, I want you to avoid this fate. It's selfish. And you know, actually, that's an interesting question of the day. If knowing someone you love dying would end up helping millions, but you could stop it to save their life, would you do so? I think there was like a game with Joel and Ellie. I'm forgetting the name of it, but I think that was also a question to be considered there as well.
Still, it's rare these days to come across anyone who's Nikke phobic.
Yeah, that's such a relief.
Because it's such a dumb phobia. They're literally there to help. They cannot harm humans. Why should a phobia even exist? Well, I know why.
It's all thanks to you.
No way! It's really all thanks to the staff, Mrs. Miss, and a certain director/manager.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
Looks like I'll be getting home at dawn again. Mister's probably still up. Ugh, I feel awful about that.
Again, the only thing though, why don't you call him Dad?
Isn't it time for Mr. Oswald to retire soon?
Is it?
Nah, he says he can't sit still without his mind going a mile a minute.
Is he taking Evergreen? I would hope so. Well, but do we want him to? Again, knowing what happens in the future, that colors things.
You said you'd ask what was on his mind. Did you?
No. His expression was so serious and stern that I couldn't even bring myself to ask.
Maybe he's starting the library soon.
Sounds like there's something going on.
Yeah. Ugh, I'm beat.
Or it could be Anderson's about to make his move on VTC.
Hey, mind your legs while I'm driving.
Phrasing, my man.
Can we just stay like this for a while? I'm so exhausted.
They're heavy.
Oh, that's a good point.
Come on, how heavy could they be? This is a custom-built, lightweight body after all.
It is. I thought so.
Move them now.
Seriously, why are you being so petty? Shouldn't you be grateful when a pop star rests her legs on you?
Come on now, Freesia.
Or is it that you just can't handle seeing the Ark's top idol showing off those flawless legs?
Freesia. Oh, wait. First off, they're not gonna crash, are they? Second, was that true?
Hey, why'd you suddenly go all quiet?
Yeah.
You're right. So get those legs moving.
Wait, what's going on?
Huh?
What's going on?
We're here. Let's get out.
That was weird. Is he worried about... What? Why did that happen?
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Meanwhile, the student's saved by Pretty. Okay, obviously we're gonna circle back to that, but...
Hey. Anise?
So someone's speaking to you now?
Anise. Huh? You mean me? Yeah. Wait, what? Why? Do you like Pretty?
Do you have a Pretty merchandise or something?
Yeah, I like her.
This is a song they go on for? Okay.
Yeah? I kind of figured since you're always listening to her songs.
Well, that's a start, I guess, if you didn't participate in the... Well, nah, that's kind of crazy. The whole class just ignoring someone?
I managed to get a concert ticket by chance.
Really?
Do you want it?
Why? That's sus. I would be suspicious, although it could be just a gesture.
Heck yeah! Nah, it's cool. I don't need it.
Really?
Anise? The class president isn't here today.
Huh.
I heard her cold's pretty bad, so she should be back tomorrow.
Oh, wait, is it because the class president told them all? Now, again, if I'm a kid, I'm gonna be smart. Like, you know the amount of power? Well, this is the arc. It's different. And I was not that smart as a kid. I'm not even gonna lie. I was bold, but that doesn't, yeah. You lift your head, eyes sweeping across the classroom. Yep. And all eyes in the class are on you.
So, what?
Just their apology?
I just wanted to say, I'm sorry.
It could have been too late, but they are kids. Well, actually, I don't know how old they are.
I've been meaning to apologize for a while.
And I don't know why it didn't click or I didn't mention it, but this is human Anise. So, some way, shape, or form, you have to become a Nikke. We didn't see that. We saw how Neon and Rappy died, but not you.
But the class president is really scary. I know it sounds like an excuse. And I'll probably end up ignoring you again tomorrow.
Wow.
Still.
All right. Well, honestly, at least if I had a reason, I could go off of that.
We don't dislike you. That part's really true. I hope you know that.
If anything, they probably admired you for trying to stick up to her.
And
or stand up to her.
We all prepared this ticket together.
Well, that would alleviate my suspicion.
Give it to me.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Here.
You take the ticket.
I'm gonna have a blast.
Girl hesitates before Anise and returns to her seat. Anise turns toward the window, letting sunlight brush her face. Slid into her earphones and Pretty's music flows through you. A small smile spreads across your face. First time it feels like ages. You're glad to be here.
Well, that was easy.
Well, then what was this? Dang, bro, it is a song. Why are they giving me this without... I haven't heard it yet. I imagine I may have ended the episode there. I don't know. But I want to continue. Though I might stop in the middle, so let me just continue.